Welcome to Cracks Country Cooking. I'm Ben, and today we're making a brisket on the ZGrills. So I got myself here a 17-pound USDA Prime brisket. I placed this in the freezer for an hour before filming. You do not want to have a flimsy brisket when you're trimming. It just makes it easier. I have a link in the description for these disposable cutting boards. They work wonders. All right, I'm not an expert by no means at trimming a brisket. When I bought this, I looked for one that was pretty even. The flat was pretty even. I'm going to take away as much fat as I can, but leave it so it still has a fat cap on it. You really don't want to take it down to the meat, in my opinion, on the flat. And you don't want to scalp it, because then you'll have bald spots and then you'll have uneven bark. Like I said, I'm no expert at trimming a brisket. I've only done, so many of them. If you want to watch a video on somebody trimming a brisket really good, I'll put a link in the description of the Gulf Coast Smoke. Alonzo was trimming a brisket for a competition, and it was amazing when he was done. All right, that's good enough. So we're going to start out with the Killer Hogs TX Brisket Rub. I start out with a seasoning that is bigger first, because if you put the smaller seasoning, like the granule size, on first, the bigger stuff will just bounce off. We'll do the edges. Additionally, I'm going to be using Gulf Coast Smoke Trifecta. I think that'll add a nice balance of flavor to it. Layer the flavors on, more depth of flavor, whatever you want to say. Damn it. Press that in, then we'll do the top side. Now on the top side, I'm just going to do a light coating of the Trifecta. I want more of the black pepper on the top for that bark. You really don't have to worry too much about over seasoning a brisket. It's such a big piece of meat. Whatever protein I'm smoking, I always throw it on a pellet grill, cold, and let the pellet grill get up to temp. You get a little bit extra smoke, and it's not going to hurt anything. We're going overnight with this, so it's going to be in here for 8-10 hours before we even touch it. So now I will scrunch it up the best I can. The way you put it on here is the way it's going to cook, and it's the shape it's going to have. So I just manually push down anything that's sticking out. Plump this side up to make it thicker. What I'm going to do is fire the ZGrill up, let it get up to operating temp. Its starting temperature is 275 degrees. Once it's up to that temp, I'm going to back it down and run it at 200 degrees overnight and check on it in the morning. So it's 7:30 the next morning. Stuff's been on the smoke for over 10 hours. I haven't looked at it yet. We'll take a look and then we will pull it out. We're going to do a foil boat. I got some tallow that I made, and we're going to coat it with that and put it back on the smoker. Got a nice bark forming. Nothing feels too crispy or anything like that. I had a probe in it, that's why the juice is puddling there. Check the underside. Nothing's burnt on the underside. So what we're going to do is fold this up and then roll the sides back. Roll it away from the top of the brisket. So now I'm going to coat the top of it with tallow. It's going to help protect the bottom. It'll help more bark build. The boat will let more bark build on the top, but it's gonna protect the sides and the underneath by catching all the juices and keep the heat from baking anything on the edges, making it crispy. So if you notice the brisket, it has a little bit puddling going on the one side. I'll take some foil, roll it up like that. Then I'll put the foil on the back side to lift the brisket up like that. And because it's lifted and tilted, all the juices are gonna run out and help make this bark build here. I'll put a probe in and I'll just hit that bald spot with some more TX. We're gonna bump the temperatures up. We're gonna bump the temperature up from 200 degrees. I'm gonna put it up to 250 and finish this cook off. I'll top off the pellets. I'll see you in probably 3 hours. So it's 10 o'clock now. The app is telling me that it's 204 degrees internal. That's probably where it should be. I'm gonna pull it out, we'll check for tenderness, and then decide what we're gonna do from there. Woo, she is hot. I'm gonna put the ThermoPro Temp Spike Plus in this to monitor it while it's resting. But yeah, there's no resistance at all. It's jiggly. So I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna put this in a cooler, just a dry cooler, and we'll monitor the temps, but this will probably stay in here 4 or 5 hours and still be above the food safe 140 degrees. We will check on this in a couple hours. The rest is just as important as the whole cooking process. You need to let it rest, let everything calm down. All the muscle fibers are all tight from being cooked, and they need to relax. We'll check on this in a little bit. It's 2 o'clock now. It's been 3.5 hours. This has been in the cooler. It's still 145 degrees internal. It stays warm for a very long time in a dry cooler. Look at that. It's got good bark on it. Jiggly. All right, we're gonna cut this in half and see what it looks like. Look at that. Juicy. Nice smoke ring. It's got a nice smoke ring on it. The fat is nice and soft, yellowed. So it's got good bark on it. It's nice and juicy. It's got a good smoke ring on it. It's flexible, pulls right apart. Tastes amazing. That TX Brisket Rub does a nice bark. That Trifecta adds a nice little something something to it. Like I said, ran that ZGrill overnight, 200 degrees, no problems at all. Bumped it up 250 degrees after 2 hours, 2.5 hours, it was all set. Nice bark on it, super juicy, it's got a good smoke ring, it tastes excellent with those seasonings on it. I have a link in the description for everything used today. Hit that like and subscribe button. We got videos coming out every week. All right, see you, it's dinner time. And it's brisket dinner.